Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be starting our 56 bakery with the recipe number 1, which is the super moist vanilla cake. This is the outcome of the cake when I finished baking it. It was super moist and yummy. Okay guys, let's dive into it. These are the ingredients. This is what my working table looks like, and now I'll be showing you the ingredients that we used. I used half of the normal recipe. So this is the flour, this is the sugar, and the butter, like the margarine, and then the eggs. I'll drop the full recipe in the comment section. This is the flavor, guys. Without this flavor, you are actually doing nothing. I loved it. This is baking powder, already measured. Everything is already measured. This is milk, and once again, this is all the ingredients that we'll be using to make our super moist vanilla cake, which is the first recipe. And this is my sieve. I've already measured all the ingredients using this manual scale. This is the bowl I'll be using, and guys, let's dive into it. So I just removed my flavor from the plate so that I'll be able to pour out the flour into the sieve. I poured in the flour, and then I went in with the baking powder because the recipe said sift the baking powder and the flour into a bowl. So this is exactly what I am doing here. Okay, I sifted the flour and the baking powder into a bowl to make sure that when you sift your flour, what happens is that it gets lighter. So I think this procedure actually helps in getting that fluffy super moist cake at the end of the day. So guys, do not skip any of the steps. Okay, so I sifted the flour into this bowl, and this is just me doing the sifting. And after, I was left with some little and tiny pieces of flour and baking powder. So this is it, already sifted. Okay, so next up, I'll bring another bowl, add the sugar into the sieve and sift. Okay, I was just taking it out other ingredients so that I can lift the sugar. So you guys, pour the sugar into the sift and sift. Okay, just sift this until you are done, just exactly like you did with the flour. Okay, it's a very simple and very easy procedure, and the end result is a wow. So this is it. I was just left with some few grains of sugar, okay, which I poured out and then set that aside. I had to transfer my flour into this plate so that I could empty the bowl that I'll be using to mix proper. Okay, so this is just me doing that and clearing it up. And then I added the margarine into the plate, ready to be mixed. Now the recipe said mix the margarine. Okay, so this is just me using my hand mixer to just mix the margarine, like cream the margarine a bit before I go in with my sugar. Okay, so this is just me mixing and mixing and mixing and mixing and mixing until the margarine is softer. Okay, so this is just it. This is it. The margarine has lightened up a bit, and at this point, what to do next is to add in your sugar. Okay, once you add in your sugar, you're going to continue mixing this using your hand mixer. Okay, you add in your sugar and then add in your flavor. Okay, then we are going to cream these three ingredients together: the margarine, the sugar, and then the flavor. You're going to mix this up. Okay, You're going to mix this until it is pale and it is fluffy. Okay, you would actually notice when it's ready. You would know, because first the butter will not be the same color and it tends to rise. You see, it will rise, it will increase. So this is it. All right, this is it. You see, the butter looks pale instead of yellow. It looks a bit paler than it was, and it will be lighter, and the size of the ingredients will increase. Like, you will find out that it will double up in size. So this is it, and at this point you're going to be incorporating, or rather alternating, your egg and your flour. Okay, alternating simply means a little flour, a little egg, until you exhaust the ingredients. Okay, so this is basically what you're going to be doing next. When you pour in your egg, you mix, you incorporate, and then you pour in your flour. That is a simple meaning of alternating. Okay, so this is me just going through the stuff, going through it, and trying to make sure that everything is well incorporated. Okay, so after adding the egg, you mix like I said before. So I had to go in with my spoon because I found out that it was just sticking to the sides of the bowl. So all you need to do is to scrape down a bit, just to make sure that you are incorporating everything, you're mixing everything and not just one part. All right, so after I did that, I started mixing up again. So this is just it. So guys, tell me at this point, what do you think about this recipe? Would you be trying it? Is it yes or no? Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Okay, if you find it confusing, drop a comment. I would answer as soon as possible, almost immediately. Okay, I would answer your questions immediately. So I just added the flour and started incorporating it again. So this is basically the process that you're going to be repeating until you've exhausted both the egg and the flour mixture. As the recipe implies, alternate until it finishes. Okay, so at this point I added a little more egg, and then I would go in with the hand mixer to mix. So guys, I'm happy to have you. If this is your first time, remember to turn on your notification button, because apart from this first one, I would be making and uploading the 56 recipes, and trust me, you don't want to mix any of these. Okay, because it's going to be mind-blowing, it's going to be awesome, and most of all, we are going to learn together, and your clients are going to be having premium cakes. Okay, I'm so excited to have taken this journey, and I trust that after this um upload, that a lot of us will be having so many different recipes to use, and not just sticking to the regular vanilla cake recipe. We are going to have a lot of different recipes. Okay, so this is just the last batch. I've added the last batch of egg and mixed, and now I just added the last batch of flour. And at this point, trust me, my studio was scenting so much. Like, the scent is, the aroma is something else. I loved it. I loved it. Okay, so this is just the end product. Okay, the end mixing, like the batter. Now, what you would do next, when you've incorporated alternated all the ingredients, the next thing to do is to add in your milk. Okay, so this is me. I've added in the milk, and next is to mix. Okay, so I would go in with my mixer and mix this up. Okay, mix. Okay, So this is it, guys. Lush, yummy. Like, I loved this butter. Come on, just look at this premium. You won't believe it, guys. Like, oh my god, this is giving. I love the color of the butter. It was so light. It was so yummy. It was giving everything it was supposed to give and more. You know, from the name implies super moist. So then I went to prepare my pan. I used a size 10 square pan, and this is it when I have poured it, and I had extra 3 cupcakes left over. So guys, would you be trying this recipe? Remember to drop it in the comment section. After now, I would just bake using my oven. And this is the cake when it was ready. Come on, just look at it. It was so yummy. Trust me, guys. I wish you are here right now because why not? Like, this cake is so yummy. I just use this skewer to check, you know, if it's done, then your skewer will come out neat, but if it's still undone, you have the butter on the skewer. So this is just me checking out everything about the cake, and trust me, guys, I loved it. I so loved it. So this is just the cake. I was cooling it on the rack, and I couldn't just wait for it to get cold, and already I had eaten some of the cupcakes hot because why not? The cake was so yummy and the aroma was nice and everything was yummy. So this is the cake, guys. So would you be trying out this recipe? Drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. If you're new in this channel, turn on your notification